it's so sad that we are our biggest worst enemies. We create heaven and hell in our mind. I was just listening to a song and it said that it was talking about the torture that Dax's dad would have went through that he didn't think about, and it made me think about my dad and made me think about the torture that he would have went through to be the person that he was. Like, I didn't talk to him for 17 years because of the person that he was. We got abused so much. I saw so much horrific things and got so much trauma from that, and he was the reason why I went down the route of being a heroin addict and doing crime and doing all the stuff. And then like 17 years later, I decided, once I mastered myself to a certain point, that I had to forgive him, not just for him, but just for me too. And I had compassion for him, and I was I had compassion, but I was selfish. I was only thinking about like what he done to us, and I had a right to do that. Like, we got abused like motherfuckers. My mom got abused a lot, and it was his weaknesses that caused that, and it was the weaknesses that he caused in his own mind. So he didn't know that you are not your thoughts. He didn't know. A lot of people don't know. They think their thoughts are their own, but no, thoughts is just energy. It is not you. Your thoughts that you have, they're not you. Like right now, yeah, I can force myself to have a thought that I am a girl. Clearly, I'm not. That's what I mean by your thoughts are not you. You just decide that this thought, I want to attach a feeling to it. And that's you deciding that. So just decide differently. Like the thought that I have depression. How about decide to just listen to that and ignore it? You don't have depression. You're just made to think that you have depression. You decide every feeling that you have. You decide everything. A lot of us create this hell. Like 99% of us create this hell in our lives because of some thoughts that are not true, or some thoughts that you decide to attach a feeling to it because you want to play the victim, or it just feels right because you've been brainwashed since a child that this is what my life is used to, this is what I'm comfortable with, this is what I'm going to keep attaching to. Like, if you've known trauma and depression your whole life, being happy is scary. If you've known negativity your whole life, being positive is scary. It's the unknown. The unknown is scary. The opposite is scary. You just have to know that every single feeling that you have, you decide to have that feeling. You decide. So decide different. It's fucking sad to see, especially with men. Like, men, they fuck themselves up. They fuck themselves up because they think that they're their thoughts. They become massive addicts. They become massive alcoholics. They They start abusing people. They abuse themselves. More men kill themselves because they think that they are their thoughts, or they listen to their thoughts, and they don't know the fact that you can just decide different. Men break up homes. Men abuse their children because they think that they are their thoughts. It starts with a single thought, and then once that thought gets that feeling, that energy, and then you give it another power to just go deeper and go deeper and go deeper. If you can think positive, I saw Dr. Joe Dispenza talking about this. If you can think positive for 17 seconds, the next 17 seconds you will attract more positivity. 17 seconds. Let's think positive for 17 seconds. Feel positive for 17 seconds. And then the next 17 seconds after that, you will attract more positivity in your life. That's how fast it can change. I'm so grateful for self-mastery and my coach that made me understand all this, because I really did not think, if it wasn't for my coach, I really do not think that I would have forgiven my father. There was just one day where it was like, I just called him out of the blue, and I was just thinking, like, this is stupid. Like, I'm just holding a grudge for no reason. And especially if you hold grudges and you hold like resentment to anyone, you're only hurting yourself. It's poison. It's poison for yourself. It's inflammation, it's sicknesses, it's weakness that you are holding. The other person's not holding it. They have their own, but you're holding it in your body. I wouldn't change my life for anything. I'm so grateful for the life that I've had, because it gave me the mission to want to change the world. It gave me the mission actually to be like Jesus. Jesus was the most self-mastered being that the world has possibly ever known. And my middle name is actually named after Jesus, and it gave me that connection with him, like how I've always had a connection with him when I was little, to want to change the world, want to heal people, want to be like him, always since I was little. And now that I'm older and I'm learning more about his esoteric knowledge and the metaphysical knowledge that was behind his teachings, it's so beautiful, and it's gotten me to a point where I can teach this to people now. It's gotten me to a point now where I have the capabilities to help anyone. I can help anyone get out of whatever trauma. I have the confidence to do that. I have the confidence to help with movement, with changing your mindset, and with awakening anyone. I have that confidence in me now. All thanks to my life that I've had since a little kid, all the trauma that I've been through, and then all the years I've worked on myself to master myself and be better. So I wouldn't change it for the world. And I will reach millions. I will reach millions of people. I will help millions of people, because we are our biggest, worst enemy. We really are. Like, I get those thoughts, but I know I don't have to listen to them. I know I don't have to put a feeling to it. I know that, boom, I can just chuck a positive thought straight after. And the thing is, because I'm always watching my thoughts, I know I just put a positive thought on top instantly. It doesn't matter. Any negative thought that comes my way, I can just put a positive straight over and just attach a feeling to that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, like and subscribe. I will leave you with this. I'm going to be teaching you a lot more about esoteric knowledge, about metaphysics, about mind, body, soul, about God, about trauma, how to be the best self, how to be a beast. That's why it's called beast mastery, mastering the beast inside you. And I call that beast God. It's people what? God's the beast? Yeah, God is the beast that is inside you that needs to be mastered, so you can create, so you can heal. God is that beast. That's why it's beast mastery. Like and subscribe. And I also want to just leave you with this here. This is relevant to the video. So we know about heaven and hell, yeah, but Jesus's metaphysics teachings are heaven and hell. It's a frequency. It's a state of mind. So you create heaven in your mind. That is actually heaven. It's not. He wasn't talking about an afterlife where 40 virgins or angels with wings and that. Heaven is created in the mind. The all is the mind. That's the Hermetic principle right there. The all, everything, is the mind. I'll leave you that. This is just a video that literally was a splur of the moment. Like, I was actually like, I was listening to the song, but see, I allow myself to feel sadness, but it's a joyful sadness. Like, it's a sadness, but it's a sadness that I allow. I respect the feeling that, hey, this person's going for a hard time. It touches my heart. And I allow myself to get sad. I don't have to get sad. I can just brush it and be happy. When my dog died, I love it, my best friend, 15 years. He died 4 or 5 months ago. The day he died, I had 2 meals that I had to cook and eat. He died. I buried him. Finished burying him at 8 o'clock at night, and then I had 2 meals. So I didn't break my disciplines. I had 2 meals that I had to cook and eat to hit my macros for the day. I cooked those meals and I sat there eating my meals, crying, but I allowed that sadness to come up. It was the most peaceful bliss moment that I will never forget. And then I chose to, instead of be sad like my wife and go through a little bit of like, she went through like depression for a week until I woke her up. I was like, we gave him the best life. From the day, the second that he died, I chose to celebrate his life. Because we gave him the best life. He ate steak and chicken every day, raw meat. He ate chicken hearts. He ate chicken liver. He slept with me every day. Like, he was an inside dog. He was smothered. He was, like, he had the best life. And instead of being sad, I chose to celebrate it. But that's the key. I choose my emotions. I choose. We all have the right to choose our emotions. And we all do choose our emotions. If you feel sad, you're choosing to be sad. If you react angrily, you choose to react angrily. Even if it's a split-second reaction, you say, no, I just get angry. No, it took you a split second to process it and react. Just react differently. React the way that you want. I'll leave you with that. Like, subscribe. More's coming. I usually record these on my camera, but this was just a spur of the moment video that I'm recording on my phone. So yeah, quality will get better. Much love. I'm gonna go smash a leg workout now. Reach out to me on Insta, beast.mastery. If anyone wants one-on-one coaching, if they want to jump on a program, or if anyone just wants to talk, leave me comments down below. But if you want to message me privately, you can message me on Insta. And I have an email, which is beastmasterycoaching@gmail.com. I'll leave everything in the description below. You can message me there if you want to talk to me privately. Always happy to help people. Much love.